With so many models and providers out there, which one should you choose for your AI application? At first glance, the free alternative might seem like the best choice. Models like Llama and the new Chinese alternatives are incredibly attractive for developing projects. You can run them on your own computer. You can build a small prototype of your application, but what happens when you decide to move that application to the web? The story changes. Now, you need to manage containers. You have to establish secure access. You need a load balancer. And most importantly, you have to make sure your project is scalable. Now, imagine another option. Instead of dealing with all that complexity, you make a simple API call, and in just a matter of seconds, you get exactly what your application needs. Let me illustrate this with an example. Imagine an application that automatically generates resumes. Let's say you decide to run a small container. Your daily cost could range between $5 and $10. That means roughly $150 to $300 per month. Now, compare that to using a provider like OpenAI. Take their GPT 4.0 mini model, for example. 1 million tokens for just 75 cents. The average resume? About 1,000 tokens. If 100 users generate one resume every day, your daily cost would be just 7.5 cents. In a month, $2.25. Even if each user generates 5 resumes a day, the total monthly cost would still be only $11.25. So, is the best option really the best for you? Because at the end of the day, we want our application to run on the web, and we want it to be as easy as possible to manage. Of course, there are always more variables that could affect cost, but the key takeaway? Always evaluate before you decide. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. Step 1, make sure you have access to the provider and the model you need. Some providers offer different models depending on your region, so check their website first. Step 2, ensure the model produces the results you need. Test your prompts. In the last video, I explained why prompts are the heart of every AI application. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it for you. Step 3, check the documentation. Is it clear? Easy to follow? Do they provide examples? Do they show how to use the API in different programming languages? Step 4, do a cost estimate. Just like we did earlier. Think about how many users your app will have. Estimate how many tokens each user will need. And always check the provider's website for accurate pricing. Finally, don't forget to analyze the provider's level of innovation. Nothing is worse than being stuck with a server that never updates, one that limits your application's potential. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. This guide is just a starting point. And remember, nothing stops you from using multiple providers and models within the same application. The good news? More competition means lower prices. But if you're just getting started, I recommend learning to use ChatGPT and Google Gemini. In the next video, I'll explain why they're the best choices for beginners. I'll walk you through obtaining API keys and how to start interacting with these models. So, if you want to learn how to build your own AI application, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media. See you in the next video.